Baby boy. John may he rest in peace, I miss him so much. He said the first day of filming, I'm interested in making a film people are gonna wanna watch over and over and over and over again. I still get, I hate you, Jody, out in the streets. I just remember Tyrese, he was so scared of our intimate scene. And he was like, oh, I don't wanna show my body. So we created like very intimate space, and that boy came alive. That's what he did, the beat it up dance. None of that was scripted. But see, I'm a trained actress, so I knew what to do. I was actually scared to death of Cookie. I was like, I'm gonna be hated. The NAACP is gonna hate me. But what I know is that as an actor, it is our job to play the why. And so I really leaned into the why. And I think that's why people connected with her, because even if you weren't a Cookie, Cookie dwells in all of us. Who else was on that show? Phylicia Rashad, Forest Whitaker. The fight scene with me and Naomi Campbell. Oh, Debbie Allen, being directed by Debbie Allen. I Hustle and Flow. I loved Suge. She was just the sweetest little thing. I think the most beautiful scene in the movie that still stands out to me to this day is when she hears her voice for the first time and realizes that she actually does have a voice and that she matters. When John called me, he was like, I have this script. I want you to read it and you pick the role that you want to play. As I kept reading, I was like, it's the quietness of Suge. I wanted to bring her to life because she was like a little mouse. I finally called John and I was like, I think it's Suge. And he said, good. I hope you wanted Suge because I need your eyes. He was the one that made me realize that the power in my acting was in my eyes. He said, all you have to do is think it, because your eyes, the camera's gonna pick it up. Like, he taught me that. I carried that through my entire career. The singing scared the hell out of me, but I know I can do it. I just got with an incredible vocal coach, Stevie Mack, and he got me there with lots of rehearsals. And once I own it, I own it. I didn't think I had a shot at that. I had to audition, and Lorraine Mayfield, who cast, and she's like, you're rare in this town. And I'm like, I am? I honestly didn't think I had a shot. I was like, they're gonna pick some name or somebody more famous than me. So I went in, and I always show up in my auditions. I always do my best because I'm like, if it's not this role, it'll be something else. She said that she had seen Hustle and Flow. She knew she was casting Benjamin Button, and she said, I needed the audience to feel Queenie. She's the mother. And there was a big portion of the film where I was absent. You know, he goes off to war and he's becoming a man. It'll make it more important when he comes back home to mama. I'm sparring with greats. It's Cate Blanchett, and it's Brad Pitt, and it's Tilda Swinton. Yes. Oh, I'm always gonna rise to the occasion, and I love a good challenge. And I knew things were changing for me. And then who saw that Academy Award nomination coming? I was nervous because this is a real person who's still alive, who has family members who know this woman very well. So I was very intimidated and nervous. But when I went to meet her and her family waited for me outside, and they were like, oh my God, we are so glad you're playing our mother, our aunt, our grandma. I was like, what? I will always remember that scene because I was actually going through something very horrific in my personal life. They say art imitates life. I remember it, but it was like an outer body experience for me. I never remembered her reaching the voice level that she did because, you know, she was very pulled. I was snapping in my real life, and I thought that it was perfect for her as well because I did it in 1 or 2 takes. I think I did it in 1 take, and they were like, yeah, we got that. And I was like, great, I gotta get back to the phone. Oh. Yeah, she was the freest of all free in that time period. So much so that when she left, she took Squeaky, she took Celie, she uplifted women through her freedom. When in a time when you weren't allowed to be as free, and she didn't care. I mean, she was ousted by the church, ousted by her own father. It was worth it because she got to live the life she wanted to live. My newest movie, Straw, is coming out June 6th, only on Netflix.